We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh.
Watch out! This one's ready.
I got this.
Your turn.
I'm up. Starting to look pretty tired. See you around. They're up to something.
This one's ready.
Yep,
You know what to do.
I got this.
Bam! One left.
I got this. Ooh.
Yes! That looks bad.
That'll teach them.
Ha! In your face!
3, 2, 1.
Go, go! This one's ready.
Yep. You?
Yep, saw that.
We're that good.
Let's share those.
Another one.
I have a feeling that I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Because of the hiccups?
No, that should be okay. It's usually easier at night. Because of everything else. Ha! You almost wiped out. I saw you.
Whatever.
Kay, help me out. What is the name of that song that goes la 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 lee la lee la loo?
What?
I have a song stuck in my head. I can't figure out what it is. It's driving me crazy.
Try me again.
La 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 lee la lee la loo.
The Acrobots?
No.
Florin Florin?
No, but keep on saying names. It'll come back to me.
LCD.
No, I'd remember that one.
Gloom.
Which one is that?
They're the ones who did that song, La Loo La 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 Lee.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Come on. We've listened to it together. La Loo La 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 Lee.
Okay, wait, but who cares about that? I want to find out what my song is.
Okay, go on. Do the tune again. What?
I lost it.
There. Problem solved.
Did you do that on purpose? How did you do that?
A magician never reveals their secrets.
we'll do one last round. But we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh. Thank you, sweetie.
Gyro stabilizer.
Check.
Servo rotors?
Check.
Holospector?
Which one is the Holospector again?
Doesn't exist. Just checking if you're paying attention. Okay then, everything looks almost operational.
Perfect.
No, not perfect. We're talking about aviation here, not cooking. The word almost should be your greatest fear.
But you're finding this funny.
Oh, come on. If I were afraid of flying accidents, I'd ride a scooter, not a Class D spaceship.
Come on then, let's get the nest off the ground.
Roger that. That's as close as I can get.
I know. That means we'll have to walk the rest of the way. Are you ready?
To set aside the apiary once and for all? I've been waiting for this moment. one day we'd be hurtling down the side of a volcano together.
I don't think that I would have been surprised. I always knew you were trouble.
Is burning my throat.
Keep it up. We're almost there.
So, that's where the rust came from.
Sure looks like it.
I can't even imagine how hot it is in there. One splash, and we're literally toast. I wasn't expecting that severing the bridge would be easy, but I definitely didn't think we'd have to give up even before we'd reached it.
Who said we were giving up?
Well, you can see we have a problem.
We've made it all the way here.
It's certain death, Kay.
We have our anti-gravity boots.
That's besides the point. Even 1 meter above the rust, the temperature must be 1,000 billion degrees. And even if we manage to avoid the drops and make it to the other side in one piece, who's to say our plan will even work? We've never cut a flow bridge before. I don't even know if the gloves will really work. I thought it might be worth a shot. This is beyond trying our luck, though. We'd be risking our lives.
Well, I trust you.
If you trust me, then believe me when I say you shouldn't go for it. It's not worth it. Nothing is worth losing you.
Which is precisely what's going to happen if we don't sever this bridge. Ozias is going to show up any day now. And knowing him, he'll certainly bring a platoon of Hornets along. And if they don't do the job, they'll send more. How long do you think we can last? They will separate us, you. They will recalibrate us, match us with our respective mates. And there will be nothing left of us. Not even a memory. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's on the other side of this rust, but at least there's something.
Okay, but on one condition. You have to promise me that everything will work out. We're gonna cross this lake of rust, sever this bridge, and come back alive. Or else it isn't worth the risk. Or else I would rather forget. No chivalrous sacrifice. No blooding heroic act. We're going. We're severing the bridge, and we're going home. Okay?
Okay.
Promise?
Promise. no. We said no gluten heroic acts.
Sorry, but I promise nothing. Ow! Oh, it burns.
Sorry.
It's no big deal. I'll be alright. Just avoid any contact with it.
I'm sorry. I should have never insisted.
Don't be ridiculous, Kay. Look, we made it. We passed through. Ugh! Now we just need to sever this Bluton bridge.
No, don't move.
I told you, it'll be alright. It hurts the same whether I'm moving or not. Come on. Let's get this over with.
We won't be able to absorb all of this at once.
Then we'll do one bit at a time.
Over there, the flow threads seem more sparse.
It's the moment of truth. Switching to hyper-rust mode.
Worked!
I hope it'll last. There's still a bunch of threads left to deflect.
Here, another.
All yours.
Maybe we should take a break. I think I can manage on my own.
Don't even think about it.
The bridge is waning.
As it should.
I think that the gloves are starting to overheat. My fingers are starting to burn.
About half of my body is burning. Only one left. After that, it's over. No going back. No more apiary. No more space travel. Nothing.
So what are we waiting for?
individual.
If only you knew how long I've been waiting for this. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, if it even works. What's that thing you say? Let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down?
Of course it's gonna work. With all of your talent and mine put together, how could it fail?
Stop it. You're gonna be bad luck.
Wanna bet a creamberry fondue that it's gonna work?
So, either way, we're having fondue tonight?
Correct.
Works for me.
What now?
Now we draw.
It works! It works!
Creamberry fondue forever!
We can swing by the vegetable patch when we're done playing around. I saw a few nice ones yesterday that looked almost ripe.
Ready when you are. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I added a burst function to the boots.
Does that mean we can...
Pop flower bursts? Yep. Go, go, go!
Whoa!
It's even better than I imagined.
Well, it looks much bleeding prettier this way. A little bit more over there.
Think I'm itching for a flower burst.
You go right ahead. This isn't the sharpest drawing.
Well, let's just say it's abstract art. This is starting to come together.
Wait, can I get a redo? I messed up.
Really? I liked it a lot.
Who would have thought we were actually artists? Lest we forget, you had promised me you'd make a creamery fondue.
That's true. I should get to it.
I believe that this area could use a flower burst.
If you say so.
This is really popping.
And we're not even done.
I can't wait to see the final result.
All right, let me try. Within the lines. This is gonna look so nice. What? A little bit more here. You don't think we're gonna run out of seeds?
Don't worry, we have plenty.
Higher! Higher!
Source has never had so many flowers.
I feel like rolling around in it.
I don't think we have to cover this whole area.
We'll see. Looks a bit empty there. Are we eating soon?
Soon.
This must be quite a sight from the sky. Well, it looks much gluten prettier this way. A little bit more over there.
Think I'm itching for a flower burst.
You go right ahead.
After you.
This isn't the sharpest drawing.
Well, let's just say, come on, Oink. Roll over. Shake. Sit. We'll never manage to teach him tricks.
That's because he's too clever. He knows very well he doesn't need to do anything to get some scratchings.
This is starting to come together.
Who would have thought we were actually artists? I wonder why we're bothering to plant a bit of everything, when we could just focus on intensive cranberry cultivation.
We'd need a little variety in our diet lest we get tired.
Why? I'm not getting tired of you yet. I believe that this area could use a flower burst.
If you say so.
All right. Are we gonna have this fondue?
Yes?
Great. I was wondering, the weather's kinda nice. Do you want to set up outside for a change?
Definitely. Start the fondue, I'll set the table.
Whew. I didn't think we'd get through all that.
What's for dessert?
You have some room left?
I'm kidding. We do have some apple brew left. Want any?
All right then. We are on vacation after all.
Every day is vacation.
Exactly.
Cheers!
Big ears? Which reminds me, we'll need to prune our apple dew buds. They're gonna take over the whole vegetable patch if we let them.
Oh, yeah. And we need to consider taping up the nest flow intake. I think I saw a leak.
Quite the list.
Bloot. Guess we're not on vacation after all.
Ah, well, we can rest when we're old.
Okay? The only things we do here are cooking, handiwork, and gardening. We are old.
You're right. Speaking of which, it's past our bedtime. What are we still doing up?
Wait. We haven't checked the gauges.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So, what does it say?
0.174 minus 0.090 plus 0.122.
Huh. It's more than yesterday.
A lot more?
Not much, but it kind of confirms our theory. Source's orbit has deviated.
Other than that, I'm not seeing the bridge. Looks like it's not forming back.
At least that's some good news. Now we can sleep soundly.
Are you sleepy at all?
Not really. Don't you want to go into the bedroom instead?
Yes. Let's go. Quick.
Someone's thinking about the apiary.
Huh? No. Well, kind of. But kinda not. I was thinking about us. What we've done.
We've severed a balloon flow bridge.
Yeah. About that. It's like the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. By a very long stretch. I thought I would feel changed. Like an entirely new person. But no. I'm not feeling any different, mentally. I mean, I don't think I've taken it all in yet. You know, it's kind of like when someone you don't see much dies. You understand it, you accept it, but really, concretely, it changes absolutely nothing in your daily life. The only difference compared to before is that you wouldn't be able to see that person if you wanted to. And you really don't remember they're dead until you want to see them. Right now, it feels like the entire apiary is dead. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to go back.
Does that make you sad?
It doesn't make me anything. Sad, happy. Nothing. You know, I don't think it's hit me yet. I'd like it to stay that way, actually. I really hope it never hits me.
Will you tell me if that happens?
Who else could I tell?
What about your skin? Does it still hurt?
No. I can barely feel it anymore. I don't know if it's the Lufacrid oil, or if my immune system has just accepted it, but at least it stopped stinging. It feels better. It feels... okay.
Still haven't noticed any superpowers? Remotely controlling the rust, making flow appear out of your hands?
No. I'm just super ugly.
Oh yeah? I personally like your new look. You have this robo-glam attitude with the spikes and everything.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. I think I like you better this way.
Stop it. You can't be serious. But it's nice of you to say. And since you're not put off doing what you did to me earlier, then no worries. I am happy.
Wherever, whenever.
Here and now.
Just what I wanted to hear.
If only you knew. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, if it even. What's that thing you said?
Of course, with all of your talent and my. What now?
Now we draw.
It works! It works!
Creamberry fondue forever!
We can swing by the vegetable patch when we're done playing around.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. I had to move quite a few things around in the boots to make some room for the seeds. And I haven't had time to test whether or not I broke anything. So, just in case, let's avoid flow bridges for the time being. Safety first and all that.
Cool. We still have a lot on our plates here.
All yours. Anytime. Now!
All set?
Go, go, go! Nope. I already said this was a bad idea.
Do you want to make some flowers with us? Have a nice flight.
On your mark.
Now! Are we eating soon?
Soon.
We might be the only two people on this planet. But there are a ton of amazing people behind the scenes.
She's the boss. She manages the studio, she brought us to life, and gave some meaning to our story.
One might say to the entire project. He's the ship's captain. He sets the course and makes sure that everyone is where they should be on deck.
And from the looks of it, he brought us to our destination. Part architect, part mechanic. He conceived the structure of the project and makes sure the engine is purring.
The missing link between the programmers and graphic designers.
Although, obviously, he's not missing. The one who painted our portrait.
All of our portraits. He conceived what Source would look like, as well as everything in it. Then he made sure the team would see it the way he did. He slips into our brains and makes us talk like we're puppets.
Ugh, creepy. He composed the chill musical parts that thrust you into adventure.
Those parts that grip your stomach and put you in a trance.
And those that just make you want to wrap yourself in your comforter.
All of the music, actually.
He's kind of our choreographer for the hot action and for our daily lives.
He shows us how to move, then we do the same. Gliding, flow bursts, fights, everything that happens outside of the nest, he coded it.
He's also the one following us around with his camera.
He made the interface, the menus, the meal prep.
Which is sweet.
He also made the creatures that attack us.
Which is not so sweet. Man is greater than the tools he invents, and he makes the best tools. Tools to stage dialogue, tools to connect islets to one another, tools to find true north.
Typically called a compass. He ensured the follow-up in different versions of the game. Alpha, beta, etc. It's crazy to think that there are dozens of parallel versions of Source.
And therefore, there are dozens of parallel versions of us. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps.
He glowed up the interface and modeled a large part of the fauna on Source. You know those birds that fly away? That's his idea.
He framed and directed each sequence of dialogue, just like in the movies.
I'll say it's better than the movies. She carved out the mountains and chiseled the flow threads.
Look at you waxing poetic.
He was in charge of pampering the creatures that attack us.
Well, isn't that lovely? He designed the basics of our combat system. You know, the workout before things start to get real physical. He created every beep and whoosh, and like the brrrr.
That was a really good brrrr. She makes sure that everything is in place and that nothing is missing.
Dialogues? Check. Animation? Check. Translations? Check. Bugs? Nope, because that was a trick.
The first mate to our captain. She's in charge of cleaning up ideas. Anything bad happens, her files will help us right the ship. She sculpted various fragments, creatures, and buildings in 3D.
The word is modeled. I looked it up.
Our Hyperrust expert. She's the reason why it looks so specific.
She also gave a good brush up to most eyelets.
She optimized the 3D models so we wouldn't move in slow motion, and brought a bunch of nest elements to life. For instance, Alpha Zululun.
No, thank you. He touched a bit of everything, and contributed to improving the gameplay rhythm and sensation.
When we hop on a flow thread, for example. Whew! His sketches allowed the nest and Source's creatures to take shape.
It's funny to think that all of this used to be a 2D drawing on paper. Ah, Merciless Bug Hunter. She has witnessed things that you cannot even imagine. Things that cannot be unseen. Like Kay without hair.
We have a stowaway.
Thanks to this guy, the game runs effortlessly.
Lighter, better, faster, smoother. He's an infamous creature handler and taught them many tricks.
Yeah. Next time, though, let's work on the taming aspect a little more.
Another expert handler right there.
There were 2 handlers, and they couldn't get them to chill?
Good thing we were there, huh? Remember the time the ugly critter stole my pants?
Yeah, that was the best.
Well, she was the one to set it all up.
Ah, our snuggling expert. She animates the sweet moments and kisses on the neck.
She allowed you to wriggle when you tickle her.
Oh, no, stop! Stop! Thanks to him, we were able to scratch Oink. And you like the scratchings, don't you, Oink? He made it possible for you to understand us. Sinon, on parlerait tous en français.
What? Do you remember the first time you heard about Haven? It was probably because of her. She took care of tons of tiny making sure the team gets paid, for example.
I wouldn't call that a tiny thing. The programmers do all the zeros and ones. She does all the other digits. Management, billing, accounting, financing.
You could say she's running the shop. He shot and edited the trailer.
My favorite part in it is when you see Oink.
That's everyone's favorite part.
He drew the game's introduction. And the credits, too.
You mean these?
Not these, the other ones, where we fall down.
Oh. Huh.
It turns out that animated sequences are never really one person's job. All of these people helped as well. Hey, you know her. Yeah, you do. That's me. Hi, me.
That's my voice. I can make it say anything.
Do it. Make it say how much wood a woodchuck would chuck.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Arena listening.
Oh, Mom, can you do the Hornet's voice like you did earlier?
Fugitives located. Arrest in progress.
She's so good at it. Oh, it is terrifying. Ugh, this is Ozias's boron voice.
We totally could have skipped him.
Oh, really?
He directed the actors so they would give their absolute best.
Our best, I guess. They organized the recording sessions and sorted through all the different.
So they removed. Can we retake?
Thanks to them, you can play Haven in Japan. And thanks to him, you can play it in Japanese.
Arigatou gozaimasu. She coordinated the translations.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's like we never stopped talking.
They did the Spanish translation.
Muchos gracias.
They did the Portuguese translation.
Muito obrigado. Hey, you did the German one.
Ah, vielen Dank. Oh, grazie mille.
Come on, give it a try.
Большое спасибо?
多谢.
I am truly impressed.
They made us bump into all the walls.
Run into every rock.
This much we know. We're not passing through them anymore. Bad workers always blame their tools, but these are great. Danger's agent.
Danger does the music. He does everything else. His vision of flow and source are seen throughout the game. We owe him the benevolence of our gameplay and our story.
He gave the planets their names and laid the bases for our world.
He brought so many ideas to the table that we couldn't use them all. His associate,
The two of them make some great sci-fi games, if you're into that. He helped balance everything we can collect, cook, or craft.
that's nice, but he could have added a lot more Greenberry. Without them, the nest would be a lot less tidy.
And much less cozy.
He worked with the 3D team for a short while.
Short, but effective. Many thanks to those who put up with us when we weren't quite ready.
They allowed us to become the best version of ourselves.
Any help is always welcome. But their assistance was especially valuable. Did we miss anybody?
Oh yeah. Thank you to all the gamers who stuck with us until the end. Very cool.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see you again soon. We might be the only We might be the only two people on.